Anger is a powerful emotion. It can flare up quickly, cloud our judgment, and even drive us to actions we later regret. But what if there was a way to master this emotion, to transform it into something constructive and inspiring? To explore this idea, let's journey into the world of ancient fables, where the wisdom of generations is woven into simple tales. There once was a wise old monk who lived atop a peaceful mountain. People from far and wide came to seek his guidance, hoping to find answers to life's most troubling questions. One day, a young man, his face flushed with anger and frustration, climbed the long path to the monk's hut. He burst in and exclaimed, "Master, I am constantly overcome by anger. It ruins my relationships, clouds my mind, and leaves me feeling empty. How can I defeat it?" The monk listened patiently, then beckoned the young man to follow him to a quiet pond nearby. The monk picked up a small stone and handed it to the young man. "Throw this stone into the water," he said softly. The young man did as he was told, watching the stone sink beneath the surface and ripples spread outwards. Then the monk said, "Now, with your bare hands, try to grab the ripples." The young man tried desperately, but his hands only churned the water, making more ripples. Frustrated, he gave up and demanded, "Why are you making me do this? How does this help my anger?" See. The monk smiled gently and replied, "Anger is like that stone. When it enters your mind, it disturbs your peace and sends ripples throughout your thoughts, words, and actions. The more you try to grasp or fight these ripples, the more you stir up your mind. But if you are patient and still, the water will settle and become calm once more." The young man sat quietly, pondering the lesson. The monk continued, "You cannot control the ripples directly, but you can choose how you respond. When anger arises, pause, breathe, and let your mind settle. With time, clarity returns, and you can act from wisdom rather than impulse." This tale carries a profound message rooted in psychology. Modern research shows that anger arises from perceived threats, injustice, or frustration. But the way we respond to anger determines its impact. If we react immediately, we often escalate the situation. If we pause, however, we give ourselves the opportunity to reflect, understand, and choose a better path. One effective technique is called cognitive reappraisal. When you feel anger, challenge your initial thoughts. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Am I seeing the whole picture? Is there another explanation? By reframing the situation, anger loses its grip, and empathy or understanding can emerge. Another practical approach is mindfulness. By focusing on your breath, observing the sensations in your body, and letting thoughts pass without judgment, you create space between stimulus and response. In that space, you find freedom, the freedom to choose patience, compassion, and constructive action. The story of the monk and the ripples reminds us that mastery over anger does not mean suppressing it or pretending it doesn't exist. Instead, it's about understanding its nature, allowing it to pass, and responding with purpose. Every time you pause before reacting, you strengthen your self-control. Every time you choose empathy over hostility, you build better relationships. And every time you turn anger into positive action, you inspire those around you. So, the next time anger stirs within you, remember the quiet pond. Let your mind settle, embrace the wisdom of patience, and discover the power to transform even the strongest emotions into sources of growth and inspiration.